Alright, y'all, so check this out, bro. So look, at the time of this recording, we're probably like 26 days away from Marvel Spider-Man 2. And if you guys are as excited about this game as I am, you'd hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, you know, all that good stuff. Like I said, but I'm trying to hit 600 before the end of the month. We almost there. We just need 50 more subs. So y'all, you know, go ahead and be that 50. Bro, the news for Marvel Spider-Man 2 has just been infinite. You know, it's just constant news on top of constant news. Whether it's like Insomniac confirming things, or the YouTubers that were able to play the game a few hours of the game early confirming some things. There's always been something coming out.
Nice.
And I've just been trying to like sit back and just let all of it come in, and it's been really hard for me to like record and break all this news down and stuff like that. I'm starting to realize that's not my niche when it comes down to these things. I just like to show the excitement. You guys have already heard the news, but I'm gonna just come on here and just, you know, just be excited with y'all, man, because like I have sat and I have just been watching videos trying to just like hype myself up for this game, and the more I watch, the more excited I get, but I realize it's the more impatient I become. Because I just want to see more of this game. So I've watched the demos too many damn times. I've watched the open world trailer. I've watched the deluxe edition trailer. I watched all of them like 50 times, and I'm still watching the very first demo trailer from months ago during the showcase. During the showcase, like I keep on finding myself just like constantly watching these because I can't believe how far Marvel Spider-Man has come and what we're about to do in this game. It's just beautiful. There's been a lot of confirmations over the past few days, like, and I'm gonna go over a few of them, the ones that excite me the most. For one, the length of the game. So if you guys didn't know, they did come out and say in an article that the game will be 17 hours, a little over 17 hours long, and like 32 hours, a little over that, with the side missions. The game will be about as long, the duration of the game will be about as long as Marvel Spider-Man 1, which in my opinion is good. That's not bad at all. Let me drink my coffee real quick, y'all.
Nice.
So good. But a lot of people, you know, have their gripes and stuff with it. Me personally, I think that is a substantial it's feasible. It's feasible, and I don't necessarily have a big issue with that. Another thing that has been confirmed is loop-de-loops, and I think that was a really big thing when it comes down to a lot of people. They really wanted that mechanic. Now, is it going to be automated, or is it going to be like you know, self-induced? I don't know. We haven't really found that out yet. They said a lot of mechanics in the game will be based on the player's play style and stuff like that, I believe. So you do what you will with that information. I don't entirely know. I just know that I'm excited that they decided to put that in the game. There's a lot of mechanics in the game that just like, you can tell that they gave it some thought, and it helps bring more of a Spider-Man feel to both of the Spider-Man characters. This is the very first game that you ever got to use things like the web wings, which brings me to my next mechanic that I can't wait to use. Web wings that never been implemented in the game before. The only time it's been implemented in the game is when you were gliding as Batman in the Arkham series, and in Gotham Knights when you were gliding as Batgirl. But as far as the Spider-Man game, this is the very first time that you get to glide around the city, and then, you know, it's just, it adds a layer on to the traversal. You got the web swinging, you got wall crawling, you got parkouring, and now we got web wings. Web wings just makes it so much better. And then I don't know if Miles still has the Venom jump and the Venom dash and shit like that, but that was the different traversal options now versus the different traversal options back then. Just, again, there's a big leap when it comes down to the traversal. And the web wings, I know there's a lot of controversy on that. You know, people saying that, you know, that they put it in there to hide that they didn't add any other layers onto the web swing.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I believe that that's a buttload of poppycock, whatever you say that word, because I mean, you got to be happy with what we got, you know, and it's more to expand upon. You never know, in Spider-Man 3 you might end up getting some more stuff. So I'm really happy with the fact that web wings are in the game, because we never had it before. It's a brand new fleshed out mechanic. Speaking of more mechanics, bro, I want to go ahead and bring up the seamless switching between Miles and Peter. Y'all, the idea that when you switch, your character is probably in another animation, you know, like Peter, like when we saw him switch, when we saw in the trailer him switch from Miles to Peter was doing sit-ups on the side of a building. You know, I live for those funny times and those cool moments, but also, like, you know, if you're in a fight, I believe that they said like another like if you're fighting as Miles, Peter will come out of nowhere, you know, and he'd do a takedown with you, and y'all will finish the fight together. Or I also believe that, like, if you're swinging to a crime, another Miles or Peter, whichever one you're playing as, the other Spider-Man would be there already fighting. I think that is so cool. One, because it shows the cohesiveness you have with the other, between Miles and Peter. Like, it just shows that. So it's a really cool idea, and again, it's another thing I just can't wait for it. Another thing that I can't wait for in this game, using the black suit.
Let's fucking.
I have one tiny gripe, and you guys feel free to call me out on it. I don't really mind it, but it's nothing like 100% big to me. But when you're using the black suit, you can switch over, like, basically it's like a transmog. You know, you can transmog another suit on top of it, like the advanced suit, or, you know, maybe like the Raimi suit and shit like that. You can, and I personally, I don't have a big issue with it, but I do. Part of me feels like it just, you know, kind of nullifies the suit a bit. You know, the significance of the suit powers and stuff just doesn't feel like it's there. But I can't wait to use the symbiote suit, and the symbiote suit just, I think that's one of my top anticipated things to do in this game, and that is use that symbiote suit. I can't wait. And last but not least, guys, one of the big things for me is this story. The story in this game, bro, it's gonna hit hard, and I know it just by off the trailers alone. Peter is trying to deal with, you know, his best friend coming back, trying to deal with Aunt May's passing, and then he goes into the Emily May Foundation, finding out that his best friend is sick. You know, the black suit, MJ and her stuff with Jonah and being a part of the Bugle, you know, her job is compromised and stuff like that. Peter has his own things going on. And we have to remember that this game is not just about Peter. Miles also has other things going on as well. Miles has, you know, he's trying to write his essay for college. He's going through school. Lee has apparently escaped, and, you know, Miles is trying to deal with the fact that the man who murdered his father is still on the loose. And, you know, we saw that in the cutscene between him and his mom. You know, Miles has a lot to deal with too, and he's also, you know, still trying to deal with the passing of his father that happened, you know, probably like a year before the events of this game, or 2 years before the events of this game. So these characters are dealing with a lot, but I feel like, me personally, I feel like it's gonna hit harder for Miles, because Peter is his mentor. Peter became a big brother figure to Miles, and now Peter is going off, and Peter's going off and doing, you know, other things, and the symbiote suit is taking over, testing that relationship. And last thing Miles need is, you know, his big brother heading down a dark path, and there's nothing that Miles can do to save him. So Miles is about to go through some shit in this game too. So we can't just be like, oh, Peter's the only one that's going through it. No, Miles is about to go through it too. His mentor is about to have a very, very bad time in this game, and we know it. I see it coming, and it's just something I can't wait for, man. We're about to see the emotion. Like, yeah, I thought the first game was emotional. Me personally, I didn't really believe that Miles' game was that emotional because I didn't like Finn. I thought that the communication, like all of that was because of miscommunication. The entire shit was miscommunication, which it was with Marvel Spider-Man 1. But it felt like it hit a little harder in Marvel Spider-Man 1 than in Miles because, yeah, her brother died. But I feel like Miles should have told her, just as she should have told Miles, and it would have made the game a lot more, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard in it, so I'll leave that alone. But yeah, bro, there's so much into this story that I just can't wait to get my hands on. And also, Venom. I just want to put it out there, Venom. Venom is about to be one of my favorite parts of this game, and I know it. Because I can't wait to hear Tony Todd's performance, because him as Zoom was already chilling, and Candyman still gives me nightmares to this day. But Venom is about to be a force. So I just can't wait to see everything that this game has to offer. The villains, the side missions, the traversal, the new city, just everything about this game is just like, I'm just here for it. I'm here for it, and it's almost here. The game has been greenlit. It has gone gold officially. It went gold 4 days ago, and I should have made a video when it went gold, but I didn't. But it's gone gold officially, and now we just sit and we wait. I'm trying to find games right now to occupy my time until it comes out. I will be playing a new Assassin's Creed, not on the channel, but I will be playing it. There's a new Fate game coming out that's coming out at the end of this month, and I will be playing that up until Assassin's Creed drop, and then Assassin's Creed I'm gonna play it up until Spider-Man drops. So I have things to do, and I feel like it won't be it won't be something that, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I may just start making different series, like, until the game drops. I may just, like, you know, swing around the city of the old games, just like we just reminisce on the old games. Do some missions, and we talk about the new ones coming out. I might do that. That may be the new approach I may take on my new videos. But I will be dropping a series from Marvel Spider-Man 2. That will be the first ever gameplay on the channel, very first let's play, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, that'll be on the channel, bro. That'll be the very first one. And you know, if that does good, then I'll continue to do more. But I want to know how you guys prefer to have that formatted. Do you guys want to do streams, or do you guys want me to just drop episodes? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, share your excitement with me in the comments below. If you like this video at any point, and if you're as excited about this game as I am, go ahead and hit that like button. And bro, if you haven't already and you're watching this video, subscribe. I'm not a news channel. And I said in my last videos I'm starting to realize I'm not. I'm just more of a I'm a Marvel DC superhero game enthusiast, and I love those games, so I like to be hyped about them, and I like to just be optimistic about the games that's coming out, and I kind of just want to share my excitement with everybody out there, because I'm pretty sure everybody's excited about this game as I am, you know, and all about the other ones too. So I cover everything as much as I can. I react to everything as much as I can, and I give you my thoughts as much as I can. But you know, if you guys like the content I make, sub. If you guys like Marvel, DC, you know, superhero games, just action games in general, go ahead and sub to the channel, bro. I really appreciate everybody who did and everybody who's gonna. I appreciate all the support that I've gotten, because we have grown so much, and let's just keep growing, bro. We're just gonna keep growing from here on out, bro. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the year, and I know that we can do it, because we're only like 450 away. So let's go ahead and get there, bro. I appreciate everybody that's on this video, that watched it, liked it, commented, everything like that. It's been real. Exclusive Chris is out. Peace.